Hey everyone, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
First, a word from our sponsors.
Guys, you know how important protecting your data and accessing all the content you deserve is to us, and that's why we use Surfshark.
Yeah, the internet is a scary place. You need to protect yourself, and you might as well unlock all of the things like Netflix libraries and cheaper prices on rental cars and flights.
So, of course, there's a lot of VPNs out there, but why have we chosen Surfshark, Joe?
It's one of the few ones where you could actually share with your friends and family. Unlimited devices.
Boom! Unlimited devices. Be the most popular kid in your family, on your block. Get it now. We have a special deal, guys. Go to surfshark.com/AngryJoeShow. Use code AngryJoeShow, and you're going to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN protection. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you so much. Check it out.
Guys, you need a VPN. We've been telling you forever. Everyone's been telling you. Protect your data and get access to all the stuff that you're already paying for.
AJS News. I fought with WB and MGM all on Friday. Gave up on Saturday. I had a show to go to. Drove to Dallas. Went to a concert. And so I didn't have time to do it. It sucks because Counted 2 is the movie review we did on Thursday. Been fighting it ever since, so I'm just gonna upload it without the footage, just the copyright stuff. And if it becomes a problem, then we'll mobilize. But right now, it's just let's get this up and get it going. I've got other things to worry about. Reviewing, we recorded some parodies, and haven't had a chance over the weekend to edit. So Adam Fall is going to be the next Angry Review at some point before the end of the week. And then Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is popping off. We got to play it a little bit. I would like to jump back in and potentially go with that one next. But we got some big ones coming around the corner here in May. Ooh. So we need to hurry up and get going. But we'll get back on track. And just because I already have stuff filmed for Adam Fall, I think that'll be the next one, and then we'll move on to what we got coming up. So that is AJS News. I know the accountant video will take a hit. Just go watch it.
It's a good time.
Yeah, so check it out. All right, Alex, what the hell has been going on in gaming news?
Well, one of the first big games to kind of lay down where they're going to release has come out, and we'll see if this works out for them. But it's Sucker Punch's Ghost of Yotei, hugely, hotly anticipated.
Yes.
First game was amazing. If you haven't played it, go play it. So this is a sequel. Now, the reason that it's weird for them to be announcing their release date is we still don't know
the game of the year
when Grand Theft Auto. And so Grand Theft Auto, it's not guaranteed to be a hit. We just know it's going to sell and it's going to dominate whatever several week period of time. And so it's coming out the first week of October 2nd. So they have to hope that October 2nd is not what
Grand Theft Auto
coming out. But I'm guessing probably late October, maybe mid-November for Grand Theft Auto, but we shall see.
Okay.
So that potentially, it's good. It just means that we know it's still coming out this year and people aren't super afraid.
Yeah.
We also got some figures this week about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Was the third biggest launch month in series history. So it
really, I thought it kind of died down after a while.
Yeah,
there's a lot coming out now. Well,
there is. I mean, so like it didn't do horrible. It wasn't the greatest release that they ever had, but it was a solid release for them. That franchise is a valuable IP, which is why they're splitting it off into its own little section with Tencent, and they continue to milk that for all it's worth. So Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla were the only two that actually did better as far as for a launch month. So the rumblings on the internet, it's going to do terrible, no one's going to buy it.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't going to do terrible. I thought that's just a franchise that does all right.
Yeah, and that's
it's always all right. Yeah. It's like the game's okay, but you could definitely feel the fucking grind. I had to put it down. I haven't picked it up again. But maybe later on.
You go back to it, you think?
Yeah, because I was doing an evil playthrough. I had fun doing my own thing. But
I played a bunch of it, and it's like the gameplay is fine. And sometimes it's even pretty good. Like sometimes you're having a good time. I just didn't necessarily care about what was happening and what was going around. I just don't think it was written particularly well.
Or the voice acting in English. I liked it because it was so fucking terrible.
Oh, it's like AI. Yeah,
Yes.
it's super, super bad. So, but they still did well. So we're going to see Assassin's Creed releases probably forever, especially with this brand new company.
sure.
So buckle up if you like mid-Assassin type games. You're gonna get them.
You know what to expect.
Yeah.
Or at least you should by now.
We got good news I guess good news, right? So Split Fiction, I loved it. You guys really liked it when we played it, so check out some of our streams for it. It's getting made into a movie, so Sydney Sweeney is going to set to star
Sydney Sweeney.
and produce.
Man, she really wants to get into that higher level stuff. I won't be surprised if she starts directing next.
Well, she's also producing a Michael Bay movie based on the video game. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. But so John M. Chu, the director of Wicked, they're going to be working on this together. So this is just another. I don't know if you guys don't know Joseph Fares. He's the Fuck the Oscars guy. He did It Takes Two, which is just truly incredible. And so
those,
So it's a great story. It's something that they can pretty easily do. I think a lot of my enjoyment of the game is the crazy gameplay that we get. So it's going to be interesting to see how they manage all that.
Is it Sweeney's going to be starring in it as well?
Starring and producing, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. We'll see if she has star power. I mean, I'm expecting low cut chest dresses and things like that.
I was gonna say it's like her acting chops. I haven't seen a lot of her movies, but we did see Madam Web.
Madam Web, she's the star. No, this is awful. So yeah, we'll see how much pull she has for gamers, I guess.
Not for the acting chops, but for other reasons, I think so.
Yeah.
You're smiling when I said pull with gamers.
Yes.
There's some sexual joke there we can
exactly.
find.
Yeah.
Got a lot of pull.
A lot of pulling. A lot of pulling happening. Discord CEO and co-founder Jason Citron is stepping down, and we are getting a new one. Former King president, the Candy Crush King, and Activision Blizzard vice chairperson will assume the CEO role. This is worrying a lot of people. So Discord is a super widely used platform where people use it for video calling and all sorts of other things. People are already kind of worried because Tencent has a lot of backing behind it, and people are worried about data security. But Discord, for the most part, has done things pretty well and kept people pretty happy. A change of leadership can be a change of
the wrong direction.
And I don't think that any single... the guy ran King. King is Candy Crush. Candy Crush is not a good product. It is... Fine, it's a fine game.
How else can we make more money from this? Yeah.
And so it's like that's just what you like as far as like monetization goes. That's what I don't think it's a good product. I'm thinking getting this kind of person behind it scares the crap out of me. But I'm also
a different mindset.
How many times did we change messaging platforms over our lifetimes because there was AIM and like Trivium, and then there was like ICQ, and there was like so many different ones.
Latest one, Skype.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Spy.
There was Skype and all of these other ones. So it's like, we'll probably just move on to the next one.
Nintendo.
The chart. Yeah. Well, Nintendo's sad 4 FPS Discord thing that they're doing. Yeah, we can do that. So this is something that we're definitely going to keep an eye on as they have a new guy in charge who we know likes to trick your mothers into spending too much money.
Damn.
So, not great news there.
No. I like that.
More not great news. We had talked in the past about Switch 2 games, physical editions costing more money. And the reason they're charging you more money is they know that sometimes you'll play the game and then you'll trade it into a store that's going to give you Skittles and nothing relevant because GameStop stopped being a good company forever ago. And then you got this piss plastic that you need to download all of your games. But the list that has come out to say like how many games are that way, and it's not a true physical copy, is very long. And so
just a display of it. Just that's it.
Yeah, this list I'm looking at it's actually more games are not actually on the little cartridge than are on the cartridge. So. It's actually going to be worse than people think because a lot of people really like their physical media, and if you have to have your physical media and have an internet connection and make sure the servers are online. And people are going to be mad, but Nintendo is not a company that does really well about keeping some of these things, available forever. It's
the death of an era, basically, as we slowly lose more and more.
Yeah. Do you still have your CD cases or DVD cases or Blu-ray cases?
I still have a folder of CDs.
Folder of CDs. I still have a stack
Pop
of
that shit in anytime I want without having to download anything.
Yeah, I still got a bunch of CD-ROMs on my desk. I need to get a drive, but
Yeah,
I still have all my like.
Where you fucking find a drive now?
Yeah, I'll still need to order a USB one, but it's like those days are over, and so we're at the mercy of them keeping these servers up. So
yeah, like it's fucking bullshit too, because like they're coming out with the older games, but they're not giving you the DLC. They're charging you $90. Some people are doing it right.
Cyberpunk
and Oblivion.
And Cyberpunk is actually one of them that comes on the disc and will be fully on the disc and will not require a large digital download. So I don't know if they've got control over that kind of thing, but yeah, we'll put up these lists. But it's unfortunate that it's looking like that this physical media thing is just instead of having a piece of paper, you have a useless piece of, well, I guess not useless piece of plastic because you can put, but.
Oh, I thought you say like putting in your mouth. I was like, why would you do that? It's
terrible. Why would you immediately think to put it in your mouth?
Because you were like, you could. You did that gesture.
Okay. My bad. I didn't mean to.
Don't do that, kids.
Yeah, don't put it in your mouth.
I learned. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's a nasty taste.
What's wrong with y'all?
Okay. Switch 2 pre-orders also went live, and it was a giant shit show. Turns out Target, Best Buy, Walmart all had
fucking pre-ordering this fucking console. I get it.
It's got so much negative stuff that's we're talking about it.
It don't matter.
But if you've got kids and your kids
smart
don't care,
and don't buy it right away.
Was a Turbo Man was a terrible thing, and he went through hell and back to get his. That's what these parents are doing for their kids.
One of my favorite movies.
And their kids are dumb, right? Because kids don't know how what's a good product. Like they just want the new Mario because they're kids, and it totally makes sense. I get it. So, but people went to hell and back at Walmart, online, and Target and Best Buy, and nothing was working. Constantly put in queues where you'd be removed, and then you'd be put back in. You add it to your cart, and then you click pay, and sometimes it would let you pay, and sometimes it wouldn't let you pay, and then even when you did pay, it would cancel your order, and you have to go back. It was awful, and I feel really bad for all the people that did it. But Walmart, Target, Best Buy, they don't necessarily care because they're going to sell out anyway. So this is just kind of unfortunate. But there was a lot of people on Twitter complaining, that they had to get one of these things. And for some people, like Jeff Keighley, who was tweeting about how bad Target system was. It's like, it's his job. Like, it's important that some of these people get some of these things. It's not just to make your kids happy, but like these people aren't going to be able to get it, and so it's not great.
Yeah.
So,
staying away from that for a while.
Yeah, I'll get it when there's a launch game that I want to play, but I don't think the Elden Ring weird Dustborn.
I'm not paying for, I don't know, $80 games. We've already decided that this is too much for Mario Kart, and the system itself is more expensive than people anticipated. Now it's just going to have pre-orders. It's going to have tons of sales. I am curious in the data. Is this affecting it at all? Any of the negative press, any of the negative things that Nintendo is doing?
I don't think so, if it's causing this kind of mayhem right now with pre-orders.
Yeah, they're probably going to sell out all of their first.
Well, that always happens. Nintendo's the master of artificial scarcity, so I wouldn't put a whole lot. Oh, we're sold out. Well, you made 15 of them, so it's like, yeah, you sold out. And you're creating scarcity so that people are like, whoa, shit, they sold out. Man, this is really popular. Let me go get some. Of course, they didn't make 15, but you just put that at scale, and you've created positive PR.
And a scalper problem is the other thing that you've created, because all over eBay and all of these other digital platforms, you're seeing people that are
thousands.
Yeah, and then it's because we're early on in the year, but as we get closer to the end of the year and some of the next round of shipments sell out and the next round of shipments sell out, people are going to start
Christmas
getting
time
more and more desperate towards the end of the year. So I don't know. Maybe if I can buy, I'll pay MSRP for the thing if I can go find a place that's selling me like six of these cartridges.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just gonna wait till later on. But till it's on sale, but Nintendo
Yeah,
never
sales.
does.
There you go.
Nintendo rarely does anything.
No.
like
Ah,
that.
yeah.
They won't do the console on sale, but if I can buy, someone paid $90
Pre-owned or
for,
something.
Yeah, we'll see. But not for me right now.
Same.
All right, you find anything else you want to add to this one?
Yeah, I managed to find one real quickly. For that. I thought I had it. No, I don't. Let me check. No, I lost it. I do have this one. The FBI says cyber criminals were responsible for a record $16.6 billion in reported losses last year, up 33% from 2023. So you really got to keep up. The Internet Crime Complaint Center (IC3) is report published. I mean, obviously, as we advanced in technology and living on the internet, as we all do with social media and things like that, you got to really keep up. I feel like maybe some of the people are falling behind on combating some of this stuff.
I've met people in real life that thought that the FBI was coming after them and they needed a bunch of Google Play gift cards to take care of a fraudulent. And then they were explaining this thing to me, and it's like, you are the dumb, and you think that this is a normal person, and you're like, wow, how do you get to? You just have to talk to people, and the more you talk to, especially your parents, older people who do not know how their computers work.
Yeah, my bank wants me to take out some gift cards, send them the PIN.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Bank of America just texted me, and I know it's Bank of America because it says right there, "Hi, I'm Bank of America. You should give me your information right now."
Okay, I found the original one.
They're doing that now with because I received a text with my toll tag. They're like, your thing's overcharged. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I look at my account. It's like, no, it's not. So I was like, spam.
Yeah.
So the original one that I had was the Until Dawn game writers. Aren't surprised they weren't credited at all in the film. Number one, the film I hear is
trash.
Shit. It's trash. It might be. I don't know if we should review it. Maybe it's our obligation to watch bad video game movie adaptations in addition to the good video game movie adaptations.
It's not our type of game.
I know. Well, yeah. Over the weekend, it opened with 18 million worldwide, which I went and looked at the budget. That's budget
higher than I thought it would be.
Is 15 million.
Yeah,
so it really, it's not setting the horror world on fire either. It's not making a ton of money.
I would assume it
may actually not even break even. And so
they'll get a streaming deal to make up the difference, and then
they don't sound. So the writers of the games are not, disappointed by it. I didn't assume anything they said, but I thought
around writers, the writers.
I thought somebody would have bothered to throw in our names even during the end credits, but there's no courtesy in the show business. But I think they probably dodged a bullet because it's probably not all that good. Yeah, Until Dawn.
That's the people that did Quarry and all those other games.
If y'all want us to review this, let us know. This piece of shit. But yeah, so probably a bad video game movie, and that likely will bomb or not even break even. It's going to take it a little while.
Make a little bit of money. Well, it's a horror
tiny
movie.
bit, but when you have horror movies that are returning, like 100 times margin profit and takes 20 million and it makes 600 million at the box office, 500 million. Even 200 million, you're making a lot.
Well, the other ones are terrible. Still made money.
So 20 million to 200 million.
Night Swim, Imaginary. Well,
those got a lot of press. This one's not getting a lot. But I mean, Netflix will probably throw $10 million at them because Madam Web is killing it for Netflix, and it's an awful fucking movie.
It is.
And so it's like because people know that they don't want to pay money to go into the theater, but just sitting on your ass at home and putting it on and Netflix wants that. They want hours in their platform. So.
So Imaginary looked up has less of a budget than Until Dawn. It has 10 million budget, and it made 43 million.
43,000. It's like, yeah, good. Yeah.
Imaginary. Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah, click those links down below. Get yourself a great deal.
Access to full internet.
And we'll see you guys on part 2 and on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.